Bula, malo, talofa, namaste, kia ora. Good morning, everyone, or whatever time of the day that you're actually seeing this clip for Oh My God, our social networking praying community, this IT church, if you will. It's Bishop David here from the Diocese of Waipu, and it's my pleasure and my delight to be here with you in this virtual manner again. The New Zealand Council of Christian Social Services has initiated something called Whakatata, which is Māori for closer together. This group has identified that the gap of inequality is widening, broadening, even exponentially, I would suggest, significantly over the last 10 years. I would say that when Tracy, my wife, and I arrived in New Zealand in 1991, certainly in contrast to the capitalistic parts of the world we knew best, and that is the United States, from whence we came, where the gap is quite significant between those who have and have not. We found New Zealand to be quite egalitarian. And I think that has something to do with the agricultural context now with which we live. But what I want to say is that over the last almost 17 years, we found significant changes in that earlier observation and experience of Aotearoa. The gap has broadened in this country as well, and inequality is a harsh reality. And so this initiative, Whakatata, is a way of encouraging people in this country to think about, as far as the church is concerned, people who are informed by the gospel, have some relationship with God, to consider theologically what this growing gap of inequality means and what it is in our responsibility to do about it. And so what I've asked throughout the Diocese of Waipu is that we do what we typically do. This year, by the way, is an election year. In November, we anticipate an election. And so a number of our praying communities, our churches, invite those who are involved in elections, members of parliament, etc., politicians, to come in to talk about their political agendas, ideological perspectives and views. That's something we can do and should do. People should be informed. But also, this Whakatata is a way of encouraging people in New Zealand to write to their politicians and to express their concerns about this broadening gap. Furthermore, I think it's our responsibility as praying communities, people of faith, to, as I said before, frame theologically these issues for us. What does it mean, and how does the experience of Christ, His words, His life, inform what this means to the world and how we should engage in it? I think there's something in this for all of us. And so I would say that wherever we are, whether it be in New Zealand or other places, we should be engaged. A number of people would suggest that, well, the church should be apolitical. I think by definition, if we're involved in people's lives, and we are, there's something political about that. And so I ask that you support Whakatata, which simply means that you support bringing that gap closer together, ensuring that everybody has enough, ensuring that we all have the potential and the opportunity of having as full and healthy lives as possible. Something for us to think about and consider. Blessings to you all. Have a good day. Cheers.